Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Welcome to
guys.
this episode of Rabbit
Rabbit
Hole.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to what episode is it?
I think this is like 14.
Isn't
14.
it crazy how like consistent we've been?
Dude, okay.
Like, give us the props a little
No, for
bit.
real.
Like,
I was thinking about that the other day when I was editing. I was like, dang, 14 already? Because I think before we had, how far did we even get?
we didn't even post podcasts on YouTube, and I think it was like 5 or something like that.
Was it only 5? Because I think after maybe my bachelorette party, we kind of fell off.
And we didn't even post that episode.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy because that one was such a good one.
Yeah.
'Cause we had like this whole story about your day, and you dressed as
Maybe
what's
we
your
can maybe we can do like a little special re-upload
or we
something.
could just put in a clip of it.
Okay, that
Just
works
so that they
too.
can see context as to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And like what you looked like and what we looked at, because it was Halloween.
It
So
was
we had
it was so
costumes
cute.
on, and it was such a good episode. If you'd have my Patreon, by the way, some of those, well, the podcasts are up there if you're like curious. It's on my everything tier if you guys want to see them. I also have a podcast on Patreon if you guys don't know. But that's
a
just
little
me.
plug.
I have a solo podcast over there, so yeah. But yeah, what we talking about today?
I would like to get something out of the way right away.
Oh, okay.
I wrote this down maybe a week or two ago and forgot to talk about it last week. But as I was editing last week's episode, I was reminded of what I wanted to talk about. And I want to call it the like epidemic.
The what?
The like epidemic.
Okay.
Because I say like
Oh,
way
me
too much.
too.
It's really bad. No, I think that I am worse.
You think so? I have a YouTube channel and I like edit myself and I see it every 2 seconds. I'm always like
it is really bad.
It's really, really bad.
No, because I've been doing the first cuts of the podcast for the past few weeks, and I really didn't realize how bad I was with just using filler words like that.
But I also think it's just an American thing. Like, I feel like everybody says it.
True, but
It's one of those things
when
that
you
you
hear
just can't
yourself
stop.
back,
Like an accent.
yeah, but when you hear yourself back and you're trying to make a point and you just keep saying like, or that's another one that I
say that a lot too.
And
you feel me? I say
you feel
me
me?
a lot. I say that
That
on
one's
my
funny.
YouTube channels and Patreon. I say you feel me a
You
lot,
smell
and I have
me?
to cut it out every time because I'll say it at the end just to make sure people understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
No, it's really bad, and just kind of cutting back the videos and everything. It just made me think, man, is that how I'm sounding
Oh my God,
in
I
my
thought you were
day
gonna
to
say
day?
something else.
What? No, I mean I can cut it. What?
No, I thought you were gonna say us.
Why
The
would
arm-
you think that?
I don't know why. I thought your mouth was gonna say that, and I was like, okay. Anyways, continue.
Why would I?
I don't know.
Anyways, no. But I just realized like how bad I am at saying it. So I don't know. I'm really trying to what's the word? I'm trying to train myself out of it a little bit. So if I'm talking a little slower in this episode or maybe taking pauses, it's because I really am trying to train myself out of that habit, because when I watch the videos back, I'm just thinking like, man, I don't sound smart when I like.
Really?
Yeah, because it was just like, oh, it was every other word. I'm not even joking. Was a like or an or a and I don't like that.
Really?
It was
I think I've
really
just given
bothering
up.
me.
I'm like, F it. I can't. Like, it's literally impossible.
Uh,
For me, at least.
I just want to be more intentional with the things I say and just have them be a little bit more thought out, I guess. It's all part of that that little inner workings I'm doing. But yeah, I just...
Also, by the way, if I'm like sniffly and like also another thing, let me just get this out of the way so we can continue on. I have like a low-key rash on my face, and I've had it for like a week.
I don't notice it. I don't.
Well, I have makeup over it, which you shouldn't do. But it's like all over here and it's so itchy. And I also haven't taken my allergy.
You gotta tap.
Yeah, but I've been like scratching at it, so I think that's also like making it even worse, and it won't go away, and it's very itchy. And I also didn't take my allergy medication, so if I'm like sniffling and doing the absolute most, that is why. Anyways,
Damn. Well,
I'm just a mess right now.
When was the last time you took the medication? Is it just because you haven't been taking it
It's
at
just
all?
daily. I have to take it daily, but I didn't take it today
Oh, okay.
because I forgot. I didn't have my water upstairs, so I was just like, so I'm just
That
raw
sucks.
dogging it right now.
Yeah,
A little bit, but
that sounds uncomfortable.
if I'm sniffling into it, it's fine.
Yeah. I guess my last point of the whole like epidemic is that I think I'm getting definitely a lot more comfortable being in front of a camera and just articulating my thoughts in front of a camera, but I think it is just like a learning
Yeah, definitely.
a learning curve. As your sister was talking about making videos,
Oh, yeah.
or that she wants to start making content, and it really is hard to put yourself out there, like taking that plunge. I think that's what holds a lot of people back also,
Yeah.
is just that fear of just putting yourself out there and
I know.
potentially being scrutinized.
Yeah, I watched some of my I don't know why I was watching some of my older videos, like my first videos, and I definitely cared more about how I looked, and you could definitely tell that I was like, I guess, more careful with the way that I talked, and I was also louder. Like, I don't know,
Really
I
louder?
felt like I needed to be so loud in my videos. Like, I don't know what it was. I was just it's very strange watching yourself back, because now I feel like I'm so like not a natural, but I have
Definitely
been doing
more comfortable.
I've been doing it for a couple years now, so I'm not as like awkward, and as like I feel like I was being like somebody else in those videos,
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel way more comfortable now.
I can relate to that. I know that for those that don't know, I also have a YouTube channel, and I was posting pretty frequently back in, I don't know, 2021. I haven't posted anything recently, but
yeah. You had like a whole series.
Yeah,
like a whole,
I had a series of astrology videos, and I would do one for each sign, and just like their good traits, their not so great traits, or traits that they're notorious for.
Is your YouTube link in the
I don't
link
think
tree?
it is, but I can definitely add
You should add it.
I think I might have unlisted those videos just out of embarrassment, because I did watch them back.
Why?
Actually, it's funny that this is being brought up, because I went through my YouTube maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I was just curious about those videos. Maybe they're not unlisted. I think they're maybe just like in a playlist or something. But I watched them back, and I was just like, this is embarrassing. And I guess there were certain like glitches in the videos, maybe how I was recording them. There's certain audio issues, and I just kept like pushing through. So there's things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little embarrassing to look back at them, and I feel like I was being more animated because I felt as though I had to put on a persona, I guess, to just make myself feel a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I definitely don't feel that way now, but I guess it's just because we're really just talking to each other and deciding to post it online. But I was watching them back, and I was like, woof.
Yeah. I know it's crazy watching
a little
yourself
cringe
back.
But yeah, I am meaning to edit that Japan video.
Oh yes.
It's just so much footage.
I bet.
I literally did not realize how much I had recorded. So looking back at all of those clips, I'm like, I shudder every time I see the folder, because I'm like, this is a project.
Yeah.
But I might as well do it. I don't really have like much else going on.
Anytime I do like a travel like vlog, whenever I do travel, I like get in this manic state, and I finish it in like one day.
I
don't know. I don't know what it is. I truly love editing. Not like smaller things. That's kind of like a little bit boring for me. But I like doing like, if I go somewhere and I have like this whole plan of like how I want to do it. I love that kind of things, and I really do get into this mood where I'm like, I don't eat. Like, I will stay in my chair,
just lock in.
I will lock in until that video is finished. It's so much fun for me. I want to do more stuff like that in the future. Definitely.
Yeah, I would love to I would love to do travel vlogs. I love watching them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely have to edit that one, and yeah, that maybe before the new year. Maybe I'll make that a goal of mine to just kind of get that done before the new year.
Yeah,
and I'll let you guys know.
Big things coming.
Hold you to it. Big things coming, bitch. I hate when you say that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you want to talk about something? I was gonna like vent about something, but if you want to kind of move on.
I mean, the only things I really have to talk about is more on like the media side.
Okay.
Because really nothing has happened. Well, I mean, should we talk about the gingerbread house?
Yeah, we can talk about that
situation, and then we can get into more serious things. Let's get the happy stuff out before.
Okay, because then I want to vent because something has bothered me, so it's pissed me off, and I want to.
Or should we just get into it? Because I feel like you're fired up.
I am a little fired up.
Let's just get into it. Let's get into the tea.
Okay, so last week I was complaining about. Well, I was.
We're admitting, okay.
Last week,
self-aware queen.
Last week I vocalized my frustrations on the current state of just looking for a job right now, and how bleak it is, and I still feel that sentiment. I don't know if or at least I can't remember if I had mentioned in a previous podcast that I had gotten an offer, like I had gotten an interview.
I don't think you did.
Well, I had gotten an interview for this job that seemed like basically perfect for me. Not only did I meet all of these expectations, I like checked every box. It was like a great job. It had amazing benefits, great pay. It really seemed like a place that I could stay at for a while, which is kind of what I'm looking for right now.
Jersey?
Just like, no, it was based in Colorado, but it was a remote job. So
okay.
yeah.
Fair.
So and they're very flexible with what do you call it, with their hours. So that time difference wouldn't have really been like a problem.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that I was gonna be perfect for the job. I was so excited when I found out that they wanted to interview me, and I had scheduled this interview. So I had scheduled it the day before Thanksgiving, and the reason that I did that was because I just figured that people are typically at work, at least, are usually in a good mood before they leave for holiday. You know what I mean? They're a lot more laid back and chill. So that's why I scheduled my interview for them.
So they let you schedule it?
Yeah, it was kind of like they had this app that allows you to pick like a date, and then you almost like a doctor's appointment. You know what I mean? And then you just show up for your interview and stuff, like your virtual interview.
Cool.
So I showed up. I did my homework on this company because that's how bad I wanted this job. I looked into the company. I was reading up on things. I was studying my answers and my work experience, so to make sure that like I was like sounding okay.
Right.
And I even went as far as to look at the professional like LinkedIn, like the work profiles of the employees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I could know a little bit more about them and like understand their vibe. I did everything I needed to do, right? So I show up for this interview. It's like 1:30. I'm like, all right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I log in, and I'm waiting there like 5 minutes. Still nobody showed up. And I was like, okay, it's a little weird. Maybe they're running late. It's a holiday. Like, it's the day before the holiday. It's fine.
Right.
So I email them, and I go, hey,
hey.
yeah, I went, hey, are we still okay for this interview today? I understand that it's the holidays, so if you got a little sidetracked, no worries. I'm here. Just letting them know I'm here.
Right.
Crickets. And I stayed for the entire duration of the interview in the hopes that they were going to show up and just be like, hey, I'm so sorry I'm late. Just, lost track of time.
Shout them out. Who is it?
I don't want to do that.
Maybe don't. Maybe don't do that.
But I want to because I'm mad. But there's more. There's more. Okay. So I was really upset. I was just like so distraught, especially because all of the work that I had put in to trying to get this job, because this was something that was really important to me. This is something I really, really wanted.
Yeah.
And I did what most people do when they have like a little opportunity and they get excited about it. I'm already budgeting my salary. I'm like, okay, well,
actually, you know what? That's real.
I'm
That's
like, all
real.
right, once I get this little paycheck, I'm gonna be buying this. I'm gonna be buying this.
Real.
I was online window shopping for a job I did not have yet. I didn't even have the interview yet.
Right.
Anyways, in my delusions. But so I stayed for the whole thing. Nothing, which was really upsetting, but I just tried to chalk it up to, okay, it's the day before the holiday. This is also a remote company. Maybe this person's like working, but not really, like lost track of time or something. So I try not to be too upset about it. So I emailed them again and I was like, hi again. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to catch you. I understand that it's right before the holidays. So I can understand that it was busy. Maybe you lost track of time.
Right.
And I told them I just went ahead and rescheduled for like 2 weeks. Like, because I could go back into that app and reschedule for an interview.
Yeah.
So I did that. And, I waited the following week to see if I would get like an email back. I didn't get anything. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe my emails are going to their spam folder or whatever. So I understand I must sound like a psychopath at this point, but I really wanted the job. Yeah, so I went to their LinkedIn and I DM'd them on there. Oh. And like, that's kind of suitable because that's
at least LinkedIn.
Yeah, like so LinkedIn's kind of for
it's
that,
the worst
just
place to do
like
it.
Networking.
Yeah.
So I just went,
like,
hey,
Instagram would be crazy, but
yeah, no, I didn't do all that. Yeah. But I messaged her on there like, hey, I emailed you about the meeting. I don't know if my emails are getting sent to spam or whatever, but I just wanted to reach out, let you know that I didn't just like bail on the thing. I don't know if there was like an issue. So I just kind of like chalk it up like, all right, this person's not getting back to me. A couple days later, she actually emails me back and she said, hey, your emails were getting sent to my spam. Like I had figured. And she was like, I know. And then she goes, oh yeah, I was on the call. You just I was like, lies
Manelli,
lying to my face. Like, I would rather her just be like, hey, I'm sorry, I lost track of time.
What the hell?
Scheduling conflict, you know what I mean?
Right.
But she tried to be like, yeah, I was on the call. I was supposed to be in the video. No. Bitch, you're lying.
Right. And why are you trying to make yourself look good? Like,
right. But she did offer to reschedule it a week earlier. And I was like, okay, great. So we'll have the interview. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Like 2 Fridays ago. So I had the interview with her and I thought it did great. I did great. Again, I studied my questions, my answers and everything. I did what I needed to do. But obviously it's a Zoom call, so there are like technical issues sometimes. So she asked me a question and it was like a little laggy, so I didn't hear the first part. And I had to go, I'm so sorry. I think there was a lag because I didn't hear the first part. Would you mind repeating it? And she was like,
oh, attitude boots.
Yeah, attitude boots. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck did I do to you? If anything, I should be the one with the attitude. Honestly, because you stood me up. You wasted my fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like acted like I did something to her.
Right.
She acted like I fucked her dad. Ooh. I was just like, I didn't do anything to you. Why are you acting like that towards me? And yeah, so I thought that the interview went well, aside from her little attitude or whatever.
Right. Is she gonna be like your direct like manager or anything?
No.
She's just an interviewer?
Yeah, she's just like the first, like the gateway.
Right.
But so this was
if you get the job, I hope they don't watch
that. If I get the job, we're deleting. No, if I get the job, we're deleting this episode. This will be the last episode. I'm just letting you know. All right.
I'm crying.
And if I get that job, I never said any of this. Like,
right.
It's been all love.
Peace, love.
It's been all love. This was this was bizarro Natalie saying all that. She's crazy. She don't know what she's talking about.
Right.
But I thought I did great on this interview. And then she goes, okay, great. This has been great. Thanks so much. I'll be in touch next week. So next week was last week. I didn't get a single message. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have just rather you been like, we moved on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you have me interview if you're not even if you're just gonna ghost me? Like, and they and you know, I was talking to Rod about it. And he's like, why don't you message them? And I'm like, I've already done so much. I jumped through so many hoops just to get an interview, just so I could tell these fucking people about myself. I am not going to go ahead and message them so they can tell me to fuck off. I feel like no message is a message in itself sometimes. And it just feels like that whole experience just made me, it was like almost the equivalent to like, I don't even know, chasing a man that don't want you.
Yeah, it's
you know what
a
I
red
mean?
Flag. It's like,
yeah,
that's your first impression.
It was so off-putting. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. But I'm still salty about it to this day because it was just so disrespectful. And the anxiety that I had literally all week as I was anticipating an email, I was constantly refreshing my phone, refreshing my email to see if there was anything coming in. I really couldn't think about anything else. Like my head was just so fixated on that, and then just nothing.
I know.
So I was just, I woke up today because during the weekends, like during the weekdays, I've been applying to jobs, looking for shit. And then I try to, on the weekends, just not worry about that at all, just to give myself a mental break. But when it comes to Monday, I do get those feelings again of just like, all right, like, let me figure out what I've got to do. So I woke up, I think, in like a weird mood because of that. And yeah, the whole thing just pissed me off.
Yeah.
So fuck y'all. But if you end up hitting me up this week, we said nothing.
Imagine.
And this
like,
this podcast will be deleted. I'm so serious. Gone. Nobody clip it.
I'm crying.
Yeah. So that is my vent, but it's just crazy. And right now, I guess a lot of people are on a similar boat because all I'm getting on TikTok is just people complaining about the job market right now, which also I hate to see those types of videos cuz like on one hand, it's nice to be like, okay, well, I'm not alone in this, but also it sucks in a similar vein to also have those anxieties that I have actually feel real, you know? For those to be actually solidified, and not only am I feeling those, other people are feeling that. I don't like that feeling.
I know.
So I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of ready for them to ban the app. Psych, I'm like,
well, TikTok apparently is getting banned.
Yeah, it is.
January
19th, right before the inauguration.
So,
I
mean, I'm really thinking about it. I really don't think I'm gonna care. Like, I don't know. I've been seeing so many people being like, you can like change your thing to like Canada and like get a VPN and like, but you'd have to pay for it. And I'm like, I'm not really doing all that serious.
I'm so sorry. I'm not doing all that.
Also, low key excited for like an Instagram like resurgence. Lowest of keys. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to take pictures and I want to like do the whole Instagram.
I feel that way too.
But I hope it happens, and I hope that it gives me the motivation to like really get into it. Because I get into these moods where I'm like, I'm gonna get into Instagram, I'm gonna take my pictures, but then I'm like, why? You know?
Yeah.
But I think if it does like have a resurgence, I think I might get more into it. I don't know. Maybe post over there too. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I would do the same. I was also thinking that maybe YouTube Shorts, but I have been on just like a heavy Pinterest beat for the past couple months. So I think maybe I think we talked about this last week too, is just if they ban TikTok, I'm just going to spend a little bit more time just nourishing myself and like maybe just creating stuff instead of just constantly consuming shit.
I'm excited to see like what kind of person I'm going to be after like TikTok gets banned.
Because I feel like especially with the things I've been getting on my For You page lately, I just feel like a lot of people, and I'll even go as far as to say that I'm guilty of this with certain things. It's just, we just kind of develop this herd mentality and we don't have, I don't know, just individual like thoughts or like interests anymore. It's just like, I hate when I see videos of people like, oh, can somebody tell me if we're still wearing slacks? Like, are we still wearing trousers?
My God.
Girl, wear whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like, I just find that so strange.
Yeah.
And, you know, I do. I'll go as far as to say, like, I like trendy things. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'll follow a little trend if I feel like it makes sense for me. But I just think that TikTok's played like a big part in our overconsumption, and I think that things have gotten. I think that people don't appreciate things as much anymore because it's just we're just constantly getting new information and new rushes of dopamine, and I don't think that banning
also
TikTok's
so much influence, like
that too.
Yeah.
I don't think that banning TikTok's necessarily going to cure that because obviously
No,
we
we're just
still
gonna
get
move
that
on.
from Instagram or wherever. But I don't know. I think at least for me that it will kind of encourage me to just do a little bit more. Like if I see something I like, maybe I'll just make it or figure out how I can make it rather than just looking to buy something because it looked cute on somebody or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. On a lighter note, after oh
After
my
all
God,
that.
this was just like the venting segment of the the podcast. So, why don't we talk about what we did over the weekend because we did have a fun weekend.
Yeah, we went to your mother's house. I don't know why I said mother. Yeah, we went to your mother's house. And we did like a gingerbread like house contest thing.
Yeah. If we want to talk about overconsumption, that shit, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I did not feel good after that. I was just like,
low key.
I do not like how wasteful that is. Maybe we can do it with like cardboard or something next year.
And I literally was just gonna throw it in the trash, and she was like, "Just leave it. I'll take it to my school."
I will say, I was eating my gingerbread.
Really?
I had like the cookies and everything because that frosting I made, y'all were like, okay, so I made some like royal icing frosting to like stick to use as cement. Everyone was clowning it, but it tasted delicious. Nah, y'all were talking hella shit. Everyone was like, "Oh, Natalie's fucking icing is trash."
Said that.
No, all I was hearing, I think I heard maybe 5 or 6 different comments about my fucking icing.
No,
nah,
I don't know what you
fuck
think
out of here.
But anyway, so we had a little contest.
It was delicious.
We all built. I was gonna throw it away. I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in the trash. But I guess your mom took them all to school or something.
I hope she did.
I hope she did.
At least somebody can eat them. I was eating mine though.
I wouldn't want to eat that. Like I was like rubbing
good.
little hands all over it. I was like touching things. It's just like
That's
not
true,
very
yeah.
sanitary. But yeah, so we thought that we would break. Like we took pictures of it, and I think we're gonna put them in. And I think it'd be cute if you guys like comment down below who you think won. Okay, I know. I don't think mine's gonna win, but. Should we just put them up without saying whose they are?
Yeah.
And just put like a number over them and like you guys just pick.
Yeah. Yo, you were hating on mine heavy though. It was crazy.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
I was doing it in a funny way.
It was funny.
Right. So we're gonna put the pictures up, and if you guys want, you can comment down below who you thought won. So yeah.
It was fun. I always like doing it. I just always feel bad that, you know, nobody eats it. And I just don't like wasting food.
Right.
Really bothers me. Maybe next year we just do cardboard and then do the frosting or something because this is not it. But I had fun.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
I've been watching like baking shows. Yeah, sure. I've been watching baking shows and stuff too. So it really got me watching that kind of got me prepped up. But
I will say I was dreading it a little bit coming to it. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. It's a lot of work and it's like very meticulous.
Dude,
I just don't like stuff like that. Like I'm just like,
yeah,
ugh.
you know what? When you guys left, Rod and I were just kind of sitting and I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, why am I so tired?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even like cooking. So it's like, it's just like, I was just over it. But it was fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'd like to do some sort of Christmas things that aren't wasteful.
I know me and my mom had like this whole plan to take my nephew out and like do things for Christmas, and like how do you think that went? We've done nothing. Yeah, I don't know.
Tough. It's been so cold too, and I get it. It's winter, but it's not even like a cutesy cold.
Just don't want to do
It's
anything.
not a cutesy cold. Like there's no snow on the ground or anything. Yeah. It's just straight up rain, and
I
what?
have this
gale force
theory
winds.
that what?
It's been rain and gale force winds.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Did I tell you? Okay, so what was it, last week or the week before, where there was like crazy ass wind?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, there was like a whole storm happening.
Yeah, so Rod had gotten us like a greenhouse because when we had our apartment, I had so many house plants and everything. So he had like a greenhouse so we could still preserve the plants like during the winter. But the fucking wind was so strong that the thing blew away. I was like on the computer and like there's a window right in front. There's the window that shows the greenhouse, and I was just like on my computer and I see it flying and I'm like, and I have a video of it because
But your plants are fine, right? It's just like the
they're some of them like were not salvageable.
Aw.
But yeah, hold on, let me show you the shit, and I'll put it up here because it's actually crazy. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
And like these
Your little plants in the bottom. Oh,
yeah. All right, so
that sounds so bad. Was there like glass in it? Why did
yeah,
it
there
sound
was
like that?
so there was like a hanging pot like that was hung on one of like the bars,
Yeah.
and it was still on there. So that's the sound of that shattering.
Aww.
I'll put it in here so you can see, but I totally forgot about that. But that shit was like actually crazy.
Yeah.
And I was just about, before that thing fell, I was just about to go and see the
shit.
plants
Yeah.
too. So thank God I didn't.
Yeah, that
would have
fallen on you.
trampled.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it just made me think of that because the wind's been so crazy.
It was really crazy the other day, and apparently there was like a whole storm. I didn't know. I feel like we never get it that bad in like where we are. I don't know why.
I feel like we haven't had a crazy storm.
Yeah.
Like where
knocking some wood. Honestly, yeah.
where there's a power outage or anything in a while. So
Yeah.
thank God. Because remember those couple of storms that we had where there's no power? That sucked.
Yeah, no, but I remember there was a really bad one. What was that really bad one that happened?
Back in like 2012.
I think
Mm-hmm.
not Katrina. Katrina.
Katrina.
Was it Katrina? I can't. Every
The
time I hear
hurricane.
Oh.
Katrina.
that. I love that. I think
No,
it was
it
that
wasn't
one
that.
though, and we like we had-
Sandy.
oh, maybe it was Sandy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was one of them, and we had like light and everything. So I don't know.
Yeah. We haven't had anything in a while, but
Yeah.
thank God.
Thank
Here
God.
comes the hurricane, bitch. Bow. Yeah. Anyways,
Right.
moving on. Gingerbread houses were fire. Sure.
Right. What else do we have?
Love our segues. Gotta love them.
Oh, speaking of the sky,
okay.
me and my transitions. Have you seen the drones?
I haven't.
The whole talk of the
but
drones.
We were talking. I was visiting my family the other day, and what do you call it? I was talking to my aunt, and she said that she saw them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but she saw them by like the airport.
Is upstate?
No, like right over here,
really?
the airport.
Oh, I was like
So
doing research. And
I
apparently,
feel like they definitely know. They know about those fucking drones because that's like a military base also. So if you're flying drones, and apparently she said that these drones were huge. She said that they're definitely the size of an SUV, the way that people are claiming, because she said it was so high up and it still looked huge. So if they are flying it that close to a military base and everything, they
Right.
most certainly know what's going on.
yeah. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of like videos on it, and people have a lot of different takes on it. Like some people are like saying it's aliens. Some people are just saying it's like the military. Some people are going like really crazy with it, saying like it's like not bombs, but like oh my god, that scared me.
That
Scared the fuck out of me. A police car just like
Oh my god, I hope that
Just
I wonder
pass
if you're
by.
able to hear it on the
if
thing.
we like turn up the gate, maybe you can. But that scared the hell out of
'cause
me.
it sounded like at first it sounded like
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah.
God.
But apparently some people are also saying that. But apparently it's like mostly upstate, like
Yeah.
New York, Newark, kind of. I haven't seen anything. I mean, obviously, but
I haven't either.
it's very interesting and very weird because I feel like nothing like even though Jersey is like pretty popular, like of a state, nothing crazy really happens around here of that sort. You
I
know?
feel like if anything were to happen, I don't know, paranormal or extraterrestrial or whatever, I feel like it would happen more so in the rural area. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, why is there so much sound?
My God.
Do you guys hear that?
Oh, you
There's
know what?
fire trucks.
Oh,
my
is it
brother's
like
car.
the Santa on a fire truck thing?
Yeah, but I don't think that happens at night.
No, because the other day, I
Mhm.
think it was Saturday, they did it during the day in like my
Really?
neighborhood. Yeah.
I feel like it usually happens at night. I saw it when we went to your mom's
Oh,
house.
that's about to blow my shit.
I saw what?
the bah, 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 the if it
I
is
know.
Santa on the fire truck.
We might have to close the window.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, he's leaving. He said, "I hate his stupid ass."
No, not him. Well, him too, but I can't with the damn car. I can't with loud cars. That's another thing, another rant we can go on. I will never understand loud cars. And I'm sorry if you have like one of those loud cars, but like I just feel like it's like a little wee wee contest. Like why do you have such a loud car and why do you have to like rev it all the time? What is the point? Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares.
I don't like a loud car, but I enjoy listening to music loudly in my car. Yes.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
I hate it. I hate all of it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. And it happens all the time on the street.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like one that you turn into, and I guess you like have to speed up. And it happens all the time. And I hate it so much.
You just need a little cottage somewhere.
I literally need to live in the woods. And like, yeah, nobody talks to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I seriously I was like, I want to like move into the woods with my own little college, get rid of my social security card, nobody talk to me, like literally just be nomad and like just be by myself. Cause
We don't need to get rid of the social security card. That's not doing anything to you.
No, rip that shit up.
Oh, damn.
I don't want to be part of the government either.
Ooh. So
they got drones out here.
Do you want to get into one of your next topics?
My next topic is what?
My next topic.
I know I was gonna talk to you, but then I was like, maybe I should say it. No, it's about Trisha, but I think we should get into it.
Please, let's talk about Trisha.
So
that's actually perfect.
Yes, if you guys don't know, Miss Trisha Paytas. I mean, everybody knows Miss Trisha Paytas, right? We don't need to explain who she is. I mean, if you don't know, she's a YouTuber, TikToker, podcaster,
Renaissance woman.
She is a musician. She's everything. And I don't know if you've been watching her throughout the years, you know that she's like obsessed with Broadway and she's always wanted to be in a Broadway show and just like live that fantasy. And apparently she's getting her own.
She is
Broadway
a theater
show.
kid. I know.
And I'm so excited.
Yes,
Congratulations. We have to go see it.
I want to, but
I don't know if we can, but I want
I
to
think it's like the LA, like I think it's like
it's in New York, no?
I don't know because
It
there
has
are
to
different
be.
like Broadways in different cities.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's in
It
LA.
has to be.
But did you also see that she was on SNL?
Yes.
I was so happy for her.
I know.
She ate down.
She did.
Also Ethan was hating. He was like low key seething.
He's so damn weird to me. Lately,
I
don't know what's going on.
He fell off in a really big way. And I stopped watching like a year ago.
I mean, yeah.
It was just like bad vibes.
He's just angry at the world at this point, and it's just
the
like
crash out is crazy. But I'm glad Trisha's thriving.
Yeah, and
she
just
should.
like trying to take the attention away from her and saying like, why is everybody making it about me? Literally nobody's making it about you, sir. Like nobody cares.
Yeah.
You know? If anything, we're talking badly on you. Like we're not on your side, sir. We're talking badly about you.
I saw she had Bowen Yang on her podcast.
Yeah, I saw that one.
love him, by the way.
I
He's
do
so
too.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to see like all of these things going for her, and it's just like it's nice to see she's healing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I loved Frenemies, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I can also recognize how that was just like a toxic point.
It was really bad. It was funny because I saw a clip this morning where she was like, I don't know if you probably saw this episode where she was saying how like why are people like always so angry at her when he has like Tourette's and also he has like a mental problem and like you ever saw that episode?
I think so, yeah.
yeah, she was like, "You have Tourette's, so like, why are people? It's like the blind leading the blind." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Yeah, she
I
was
just
just
forgot
saying
how
whatever.
bad, and it wasn't even that long ago, and I feel
Hmm.
like, damn, like, you
Yeah,
know,
she's it's been really nice to see her thriving, and in a way that's kind of inspiring, because it's just, it just goes to show that it's never too late to have your dreams come true and
hmm
stuff. Um so I don't know, it's been nice. And I saw that she had like all of these manifestations and stuff. She had which was kind of it was kind of inspiring. I was like, maybe I should do something like that. She had a little note of all of the goals that she has for herself for 2025. One of them was a talk show called Trish. And I have been saying this for the longest time. Her podcast, just the format of it and everything, it is very reminiscent of the Wendy Williams show.
yeah,
And I think that she would do well in something like that.
hmm
I feel maybe she's kind of scaling back her like crazy ass comments,
hmm
but I would love for her to double down. Like what do you call it? What was that one she did? Oh, is that why Selena Gomez calls it rare beauty, because she has that rare disease or
yeah,
whatever she said? Like, you know
like
what I
a
mean?
rare
She
disease,
she
yeah,
says things like that, and it just like reminds me of Wendy Williams. And then
yeah,
her producer also just kind of, it just
yeah,
reminds me of
Oscar,
that. So that would make so much sense for her. But I would
yeah.
love to see the Broadway show.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see.
Did you check? Was it
It's
in?
in February. I
But
don't
is
know.
it in LA?
I don't have it. I have to check later, but I don't know. I would if it's in New York, then we should try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
Even if it even if we weren't able to see it, I still think that we should see a Broadway show.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That would be so
I
fun.
would love to go to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need an excuse to go. I've been thinking about that too. Especially earlier today, I was just on TikTok. I'm like, damn, I really want to go into New York.
Mhm.
But it's tough when it's weather like this. It fucking
Mhm.
sucks.
I
I'm
know. That's why I
like,
haven't been like doing anything.
no, I do not want to leave the house.
I know. And I usually love like this time, but lately I'm just like, ugh, like I want to go outside,
Mm-mm.
you know?
I know. I would like to do something though.
You know.
But yeah, happy for Trish.
Happy for Trish.
Oh, this isn't really related
Mhm.
to the Trish thing, but I just wanted to say, because I sent you this. I sent you something like a couple days ago,
Mhm.
and yesterday I was on my Instagram Explore page,
Mhm.
and there was this video. It was so bizarre. It was um it was these babies walking on a runway, but they were clearly AI babies. Like, it was like Rihanna as a baby, Justin Bieber as a baby, just like walking down a runway. And I was like, this is so fucking strange and creepy and uncanny. Who
Yeah.
is this for? And why are we making this? Why are we making this shit?
Right.
But it reminded me of that fucking photo, that TikTok I sent you.
Mhm.
So there was this TikTok of it was an AI generated photo of Ariana Grande and Mac Miller like getting married. Like, they were in
Oh
like the
yeah.
the gown and the tux and
That was
everything.
wild.
So yeah, they generated that photo, posted it on TikTok, and had the audacity to fucking tag Ariana Grande in that.
That's crazy.
And
That's
I
psycho
was just
behavior.
so floored. I sent it to you because I was just like, this is fucking insane. Like,
Yeah.
that is so messed up on so many levels. Like,
Mhm.
also, I think I even commented. I commented because I was just like so like just in awe. I was like,
Mhm.
dude, this is seriously lacking empathy.
Yeah, I checked the their TikTok page because I was like, who? I have to
Who
sneeze.
does that? Yeah.
It's not happening. Yeah, I was like, is this like a kid or something? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it has to be like somebody's dumbass child who like knows nothing.
Yeah.
Because who does that? I'm so sorry. Like, please ban TikTok.
Yeah, see, it's things like that where I'm like, I can't wait for this app to be done. Like, AI is going to get to such a scary place. It,
Yeah.
it already has,
Yeah.
but oh my God, that is like actually really freaky and honestly just so hurtful. Because imagine if she saw that.
And like it has views and stuff, so it's like
like
she has the possibility of seeing it.
yeah, like
it's
she's
just wild.
online. Like imagine fucking seeing that. That would ruin my fucking. I would
Yeah.
not be okay after that. Like
I know.
whoever made that has clearly never ever lost somebody in their life, and
Clearly.
good for you. But that is
That's why
so
I think it's a
fucking
child. Like, it has
shitty.
to be somebody's
Yeah, because I'm like,
idiot kid.
how do you lack that much empathy that you
Yeah.
would do that?
Yeah.
It's just insane. But
Yeah.
yeah, AI is getting to a scary place, and I saw that they are actually. I think we're on like GPT-4 or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm really not that sure, but we're upgrading it now, so it's going to be like whatever GPT-4. It's going to go to GPT-5 or
What is
whatever.
the difference?
It's just gonna be more advanced, and it's gonna
Right.
learn more and like rapidly. I'm like, this is fucking scary. It just feels like a bad episode of Black Mirror.
Did you have GPT, whatever the hell, when
Chat
you
GPT?
when you were in school,
No,
in college?
no, that came out recently, like 2020, 2021.
I wonder what that's like to have like all those resources now, like
Well,
while being in school. Like,
teachers have a way now of being able to clock it. Like there are
Mhm.
programs.
yeah, but like if you just want to like Google something real quick, not Google, but like if you want to like search something really quick, it'll give you like a whole like
I will
just
say it is
rundown on it.
helpful. It is
Yeah.
helpful with certain things, and there are certain AI software that has been really life changing for me in the ways that it just makes life a little bit easier
Yeah.
for me.
I will say, in school, and like please don't come for me because listen, school was very hard for me, okay? And I graduated, so I don't give a damn. But I used to have this app where you could like take a picture of like any like equation, and it would just like completely solve it like step by
Really?
step, and like even give you like this happened because of this. Like it gave, because my teacher would be like, no,
That's
explain everything.
clutch. Yeah.
And I would the whole thing, so clutch.
Oh my god, I
Because
wish.
math was not it for me, and it's still not it. Like something about math is just not it.
I was in the lowest math class. Like
Yeah. I don't think I passed math. I really don't know how I'm here today.
I was in the I was in like the lowest math class that only has like
Yeah.
5 or 10 students.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, like that's
Yeah.
how dumb I am at math.
Yeah. School was a struggle, can I just say? Like I have so many stories about school and like how bad it really was, cuz like girl, like I was that kid who like had to have like a second teacher next to me and like
damn.
explain, not damn.
Sorry. That was visceral.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
God
damn. Sorry. I know. As soon as
Anyways, no, but I was definitely that kid. And my teachers were always so mean to me. Like I had this one, like literally kindergarten,
well,
and she would
because
like,
they're probably like
what?
you're probably pissing them off. They're like, if 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Well, yes, but also like, goddamn, like I don't know, like I was just coming from like Puerto Rico where they literally taught you nothing. So like I came here like literally like what? How old was I? I don't even know. But like I came here with literally zero knowledge.
I think you might have been like 4 or 5.
I was like in fifth or fourth grade. That whole section of my life was a blur. But yeah, I came here knowing literally nothing, and she was so mean to me. Like she would make me like stand up in front of everybody and say like my grade, and like just shame me, like shame me, and like use me. No, it was spelling, and mind you, I knew no English, so like we would do like these spelling tests every like other week, and like she would just give us a paper with like lines, and we just had to like spell things out. And like I personally was always the one who got like F's. Like everybody else passed, obviously, because everybody else knew fucking English, but I was the only one who would get F's. And she would make me like, no, she would also make other kids grade my tests so that they knew my grade, and then they would give it back to me, and like you could see it in their faces and be like, damn girl. And then she would make me stand up and like in front of everybody be like, tell me your grade. And then she'd be like, see, you don't want to be like her. So like, yeah, like it was, yeah, she was pretty bad. She was also the same teacher who like, maybe we should cut this part out, I don't know, but she was also the same teacher who showed me a beer and told me that I needed one like each day to be happy in life. So she was a fucking nut, and I really hope she's like, well, she was very old, so I don't know if she's like passed. But yeah, teachers like that should not be in school.
Well,
yeah.
she's looking up at us, and
Oh, Badass is wild. Honestly, she was a fucking nut. So I hope she's not like teaching anybody. So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But oof. Not that just a little trauma dumping this Monday. Yeah, I was always bad. I wonder if I had gotten diagnosed with some sort of neurodivergency, that maybe my life would be a little bit different
Oh,
and I would have gotten properly
I have another
medicated.
story
But
about that.
let's
Because
hear it.
apparently when I moved here, they made me take a test to see like if I could be in like 5th grade or 4th grade.
Okay.
Fun fact, I got pushed back. But anyway, no, I got pushed back, and then my dad like fought it, and then they put me back in the grade that I was supposed to be in, and then I failed that, and then they were like, "See." But anyways,
Told you.
but yeah, they made me take a test, and
Your
apparently,
dad was like, "Shit."
yeah, he was like,
Ew. I don't claim that.
but yeah, they made me take a test, and then they like called my mom into the into the school, and they were like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna finish this thought and then I'll restart it. They were like, we need to talk to you about your daughter. She doesn't know the difference between an orange and an apple. We might think that she has some issue. I mean, I probably fucking do, so they were probably
Issues.
right.
You said W Vogue Cosmo. I got issues, right?
No, I was definitely not that. No.
Damn. The real Barb's got it.
Right. But yes, guys. Me wrapping it up.
I'm covering the icon issue.
I feel like this whole podcast I was like trying to like keep my eyes open, looking at you. I don't know, I'm just so tired.
Yeah, I feel like I was yapping, so
that's fine. Somebody had to, because I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I have a friend's miss to go to on Friday, and I still have to like. I'm almost done getting gifts for everybody.
Yeah,
I'm like
I'm been
so
done,
fucking over it,
but also it's never done.
I like
it's never
doing
done
the
till the
gift
day.
wrapping though. I will say I enjoy the gift wrapping part of it because I got like the cutest paper and everything, so I've been enjoying that. But oh my god, I'm so sick of buying shit.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I have to get one more thing, and then I'm excited to hang out with my friends. And I guess we did like a Secret Santa this year, so we're gonna do that, and then I guess we're gonna go to Philly and drink and go out to dinner. So that should be cute.
Right.
But oh, another thing. I in my mania, I am looking into yesterday I was just like, damn, I'm feeling so lost. Feel like I'm in a weird place right now and I don't really know what's next for me. So, just in an effort to find a little bit more guidance, I was looking into professional astrologers to do, and they basically kind of read you your birth chart and kind of explain a really like in-depth birth natal chart and tell you basically who you are like as a person,
right?
And they can kind of expand on different aspects of your life. They could do your life, relationships, career, like, just based off of what your traits are, and even as far as what year, like how old you're going to be this year, what paths make sense for you. It's not really like telling your future or anything. It's more just being like, going this path will, maybe beneficial to you because you have this placement here. Look out for this thing in relationships because you have these traits, you have X, Y, and Z. So I was looking into it and I was like, I think I might want to look into it. A lot of celebrities have astrologers and stuff, and yeah, I think that there is some truth to it too. So I was just curious. So I have been doing a little bit of research as of last night. I spent like maybe 2 hours just kind of going through.
It's just like a TikTok like live streamer.
No, it wasn't. It was like they were legit like business owner. Like they have an LLC and everything.
I'm crying. I love
research.
It's so funny watching those TikToks of people like like, if you're here, this is for you, this message is for you, and it's like not like at all
Girl,
like anything that has to
I
do with
have
me.
sipped that Kool-Aid a couple of times. I'm like,
Really?
I need this right now.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I feel like I live a very like different life than other people. Like I don't experience much on my daily basis. So whenever I see one of those, I'm like, right, this is
Yeah.
definitely for me.
Yeah. I mean, it could be if he stepped outside.
No.
No, I just like, I don't know. I used to, especially when I was really, really down bad, I used to actually think that those were for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this makes so much sense. And then I'm like, you know what, girl, no. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're just like a little manic right now. But I don't know. I think like an astrologer might make sense for me, and like I am gonna try and look for one that's relatively cheaper, just so I can at least try it, and at
Mhm.
least it's something I can say that I did
You know,
and
if we
see
go
if
to
it.
New York, we really should go see like a tarot card reader.
I did that once
Yeah,
in New
you
York.
told us. I
It was
feel
the
like
most random.
I would love to do that. I think that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, but like I just feel that that person did not know what
Mhm.
they were talking about.
I still think it'd be funny.
It would be
Just
yeah,
the
it would be
experience of it.
fun. Where was I forget.
There's one here actually that we saw. I think it was like when we went to go take your pictures for your 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 engagement pictures. We went to the beach.
Yeah.
We went to like this little store on the
Oh,
boardwalk.
wait, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they had like a tarot card reader in the back, and I low
Oh,
key wanted to go in there, but I was scared. And
I
the
just
lady came out, and she was like a normal, like
yeah,
looking
regular regular.
very normal looking lady, and I was
Mhm.
like, this can't be. I don't know. I always expect them to have like the headpiece and like the ball and just like
Madame Zeroni type of heat.
literally. Just when she walked out, I was like,
No,
I'm not feeling it with this one.
okay, I was by like the thrift store. I was there so this thrift store that's by where I live, they actually do tarot readings.
Oh,
Like one day a week.
oh,
And I was like,
interesting.
huh, I wonder how that is. But yeah, I think I am gonna try. I'm gonna look more into maybe getting like an astrology reading. I feel like
Mhm.
that would be good for like I would like to have it before the new year, kind of based off what they tell me. Go like kind of let that guide my year and see if it, I don't know.
Would you? What if it's like not a good guide? Does that make sense? Like, what if they're like telling you something? I don't know.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
what if they're like, there's a job opportunity, but don't take it because like something bad might happen? Like, not that specific, but you know what I mean. And then you're like, I'm gonna listen. But like, what if that job was like the good one? You know?
hmm.
That's the scary thing for me. It's like trusting, I guess, the stars. But like, what if the stars aren't like, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But I think that I'm just at a point where I'm like, I don't know what else there is to follow right now. So I just will, at this point, I will follow whatever path. But they usually tell you, they won't necessarily like point blank be like,
Yeah, it's
this
not
is
like
going to
that
happen
specific.
to you,
Yeah.
so don't do it. It's more just like, this is an obstacle that you may face, and there are like two ways you can take it. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So and they just tell you, based off of whatever makes sense considering your specific traits within your chart, what, you know, what would make more sense for you just given who you are as a person. I do think that I have a general understanding of like who I am generally, but I feel like just having a little bit more insight spiritually, I guess, would just kind of be, I don't know, just the guidance that I think I'm looking for right now. I feel like mentally I have an idea of what I want for myself and the things I want for myself. As I was saying last week,
Mhm.
I just have a little bit more of an understanding of the things I want for myself in life, but it's more of just like there's so many options that I could pick, so just kind of, I guess, understanding what would make sense for me
Mhm.
is what I'm looking for. So yeah, I do want to try it and just see how it goes. But
I guess you'll update us
yeah,
if you do that.
Yeah, but I guess a lot of people had this thought in mind because the couple people that I did really like, and was interested in getting a reading from, they're like all booked up.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to just go to anybody because like anybody can just tell you whatever.
Mhm.
Like the people that I was looking at were actual credible sources,
Mhm.
and even had clients that are well known figures. So I was like, oh, well, you
Maybe
must
for
be
like
making good money.
Christmas, people get them as gifts or something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Good for them being booked and busy. We love that for them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that in the beginning of the episode to subscribe, but make sure to subscribe. Check out all of our links down below in the description in the link tree. We definitely need to add like your YouTube channel and everything, so maybe
Oh,
we'll do that. So
true.
I don't know if you said the videos were up or anything, but if she has anything
I'll
coming
check.
out, make sure to subscribe to her and subscribe to me and obviously this podcast. Yeah, but I hope you guys have an incredible weekend. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Love you guys.
Bye.